A move tonight to make it easier for senior citizens to keep their driver's licenses.
The Illinois Secretary of State wants to push back the age from 79 to 87 for drivers to take behind-the-wheel tests. Our investigator Megan Hickey joins us in the studio with more on the data behind this push. And Megan, this could affect nearly 350,000 Illinois drivers.
Right, Joe and Erica, and those are the senior drivers who are currently required to take these behind-the-wheel tests. Illinois is the only state in the country that still requires them. Indiana, for example, did away with them 20 years ago. Illinois Secretary of State Alexi Janulius says their data doesn't support it, and he's backing new legislation to change the requirements.
The Road Safety and Fairness Act would raise the age for mandatory driving tests for older drivers renewing their license to age 87 from the current age 79. Illinois Secretary of State Alexi Janulius says he's all about keeping the roads safer, but his office has found that
age alone does not, let me repeat, age alone does not necessarily determine if someone should or should not have a driver's license.
In 2024, approximately 55,000 Illinois drivers between 79 and 86 were required to take the behind-the-wheel driver's tests. Of those 55,000, only 97 people, or 0.17%, failed the test and were denied a driver's license. A 2023 study shows that Illinois drivers who are 75 and older experienced lower crash rates compared to nearly every other age group, according to Illinois Department of Transportation data. While critics point out that the rates are lower in part due to lower driving frequency.
And the pushback that we get is there are older drivers who are having accidents.
State Representative Jeff Kiker, a Republican from Sycamore, says other states like New York have paved a better way for finding those drivers, regardless of age. The Road Safety and Fairness Act creates a system for family members to submit a request to the Secretary of State's office to review drivers they think have seen cognitive or medical declines that should keep them off the road. Janulius says that currently, if you're a concerned family member who is aware of a loved one's diminishing driving skills, calling the Secretary of State's office won't help.
The way the system works now, it would take a crash or some type of traffic-related incident involving the police to start the process to cancel a license based on a medical issue.
So I think we're addressing the problem. We're being more equitable and fair to the seniors who continue to call Illinois home.
And in case you're wondering, family member reports to the Secretary of State's office about a relative would be kept anonymous. Now, if passed and signed into law, the bill would go into effect July 1st, 2026. Joe and Erica.
And you said there's a Republican there, then Alexi, of course, is a Democrat, so bipartisan support to start with.
Which this hasn't had in the past, so that's big.
So we all get to look forward to parallel parking again at some point.
At some point, maybe a little bit further in the future.
Right. Thank you, Megan.